My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Alien vs. Predator, and this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I hated this movie when I first watched it. And I still don't think it's good, but it might not be as bad as I once labeled it. Let's begin with what I did like, and we get the eggs, the face huggers, the xenomorphs, and I love all of that stuff. It doesn't bring anything new to that mythology, it's just more of the same, but I fucking love the same. So I'm okay with that. Some of the practical effects are great, it's very slimy, and I like the nests the humans are in. That's all great. And I also like the environment this movie takes place in. This temple that keeps shifting and moving, it's separating people and trapping people, and it just keeps the movie interesting. That was really well done. And I do think the backstory between the xenomorphs and the predators is well done. You understand why they're fighting off against each other, and the way the humans factor into the plot. You can tell they put a bit of thought into it. But this movie is not remotely scary. Like, it's never tense or brutal. It just lacks that edge and grit that alien movies have. I also think the action is pretty bad. Like, they build it up for so long and it's just kinda meh. Like, it's cooler in concept than it is in execution. So it's not as entertaining as it should be. And I feel like this movie ends on its most exciting note, and I would have liked, like, the movie ends with the Predator xenomorph coming out of the Predator, and I wish we got that earlier in the movie. If you're going to cross over these two franchises, it's just common sense, so that's a bit disappointing. And okay, I know Alien Resurrection kind of does this as well, and I can forgive it there, but here, the alien life cycle is just too sped up to the point where it's actually infuriating. Like in the first Alien movie, the time it takes for them to discover the eggs and for the face hugger to wrap itself onto Kane, and then for Kane to be unconscious, and then for Kane to wake up, and then for the chest burster to burst out of his chest, and then for that xenomorph to grow to a threatening degree. They took their time. But here, everything's just bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. It's just way too fast. To the point where, like, I get you just want to get to the good part, but at the same time, you sped up the life cycle way too much. Also, another big complaint I have is the main character. This girl is way too strong, way too smart to the point where it's not believable at all. She feels like she's constantly protected by plot armor. She can take on a xenomorph. She stands her ground against the predator. She makes the tough decisions. It just feels like they were trying a bit too hard here. Like, even at the end of the movie where she's running side by side with the predator, like, she's at the same speed as him. Really? Like, Ripley is a strong character, but she feels believable. She's not overpowered to a laughable degree, and I just wish this character had a bit more nuance to her. That said, Sanaa Lathan gives a perfectly fine performance. It's just the writing. While Bova is pretty generic. Lance Henriksen, I don't like the fact that they cast him because he's Bishop, and I get it, but at the same time, I don't like it. That said, I do like the way his character is written. He's not just an evil businessman, he's actually a dying man concerned with his legacy. So I like that angle of the movie. So overall, this movie is mediocre. I'm a bit more positive on it, but that said, I still don't see myself going back to it. I like the environment, I like the alien stuff, I like the thought put into the backstory, but it's just not as exciting or as entertaining as it should be. it just feels constantly meh. So I'm giving Alien vs. Predator a 5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Alien vs. Predator? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.